Now it's time we meet today's stray of the day. Every day, we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's waiting to go home.
That's right, and this is Harley, a 3 to 4 year old female blue pit bull. She was found abandoned on the 2900 block of Williams Avenue. The rescue says she's a smart girl who knows a few of her basic commands. She's at first a bit shy, but gets along well with people and other animals once she has a chance to warm up to them. Harley will be available for adoption starting on Tuesday, May 20th.
And if you lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. Go to SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com. And Harley sure looks like a nice dog. She just looks very curious the way she's looking up at the camera.
She sure does, but we do see some rain chances still hang on and a lot of wind today as we see wind advisories in effect through 8 or 9 o'clock this evening, including all of Siouxland. So make sure to stay weather aware today as we see those gusts up to 50 miles per hour. You'll see on the wind gust forecast that those gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour will be a possibility as soon as 8 or 9 o'clock this morning and continuing most of the day today. Those winds do die down some tonight, but you notice they pick right back up as we head into Friday with some gusts to the north already up to 50 miles per hour in the early morning hours, and that will shift southeastward through the daytime and continue most of the afternoon and evening before winding down as we headed to early Saturday morning. A marginal risk of severe weather still remains to the north today as satellite and radar shows most of those storms have exited the region, but a few storms off to the west, as you'll see Stormcast shows that we'll continue to see that chance through the morning and early afternoon hours before tapering off. And then we'll see clearing skies for the Orange City Tulip Festival guest weather with Chief Meteorologist Victor Perez. And then we'll be back to some clouds as we head through the overnight hours into early Friday morning. But then clouds move right back in with another chance of some showers later on in the day. And then we'll see those clouds lingering into Saturday morning before clearing out later in the day as well. More storms this morning, followed by late clearing and cooler and windy as we see a high up to 71, dropping down to 51 tonight. Mostly clear and very windy conditions still persisting with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Your 9 on 9 forecast showing we'll see temperatures that will drop a bit as we headed to Friday with highs into the mid 60s, upper 60s for Saturday with some sunshine there. But you'll see that we are down in the upper 30s for those temperatures as we headed to early Sunday morning and could even see a little bit of frost in northern areas, so we'll keep an eye on that as we get closer. And then temperatures really tumbling as we head into Monday and Tuesday. Some severe weather will be possible, but with highs only in the upper 50s and low 60s, I'm not expecting widespread chances. More sunshine returns as we headed to later next week. High back to 75 degrees by Friday, May 23rd. That is before Memorial Day weekend. Also a friendly reminder that I will be giving you a drought monitor update coming up on KCAU-9 News at 11:30.
Now we turn to sports. There's more action from the Diamond as NAIA tournament play continues. Anthony Mitchell has the highlights right here in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. Just 3 wins separate Northwestern softball from making an appearance at the NAIA World Series, taking part in elimination bracket play yesterday at Open Space Park in Sioux Center, kicking off the big day against the number 4 seed Baker. Red Raiders took down Baker 3-2 on the first day of the tournament. Stakes raised this time around. Loser bounced from the tournament. Baker strikes first, leads 1-0. Kate Kralik keeping the Wildcats off the board with a strikeout. Program's all-time strikeout leader with 4 in this one. Red Raiders come through with some run support. Bottom of the third, Gwen Mickelson with a deep shot to right field just out of the reach of the outfielder. Ashton Billings scores to tie it up. Bottom of the 5th, Sydney Jacobs with a bunt. Baker's in trouble. Ball goes into the outfield. Charlie Baumgarts comes all the way around to score. Jacobs makes it all the way to third. That's the first lead of the game for the Red Raiders. Same frame. This time Northwestern opting for the sac bunt via Gwen Mickelson. Baker scores one in the 7th, but it's not enough. Red Raiders advance with a 3-2 win. Northwestern didn't have to wait long to play again, aiming to avenge its lone NAIA tournament loss to Marion, who shut out the hosts with a 9-0 victory. Knights picking up right where they left off. Hot shot up the middle, scores a run, 1 of 4 for Marion. In the first frame, Northwestern turning them away here in the second. Kate Kralik back in the circle, coming up with another strikeout with 2 outs to get the Red Raiders Back at the plate, offense stepping up for the host here. Gwen Mickelson's hit tiptoeing down the left field line, barely staying in play here. Red Raiders make up some ground, trailing 4-1, but the Knights pull away late. They go on to defeat Northwestern 10-2 in 6 innings, bouncing the Red Raiders from the NAIA tournament. Northwestern ends the year with a 48-14 record. Elsewhere in national tournament play yesterday, Oklahoma City, the top seed, takes down Morningside softball 11-1 in 5 innings. Morningside ends the year at 35-19 in its first national tournament appearance since 2021. On the baseball side, Briarcliff eliminated from title contention following a 9-5 loss to Abraham Baldwin in the elimination bracket. BCU baseball ends the year at 29-24 alongside its first NAIA national tournament appearance since 2015. That's your look at sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories, what you need to know before you go. An online sports gambling investigation was back in the spotlight in Iowa. That investigation was conducted by the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation. It led to charges against more than 30 student athletes and staff at Iowa State University. At the center of the investigation was geofencing software. State Representative Megan Jones of Sioux Rapids now says the DCI tested that software at the Iowa Capitol without alerting anybody first. She told KCAU-9 she believes the agency was spying on people at the Capitol. She said lawmakers have asked the DCI to explain themselves, but so far their questions have gone unanswered.
There's kind of been a whisper campaign about this throughout the session. We've known about this for a little while, trying to have some of those conversations, get some more information, figure out what's exactly going on, give the department a little bit of time to respond. Through House leadership, we have inquired, asked for meetings, and we've been turned down.
Jones' comments came as the Des Moines Register reports the legislative session adjourned at 6:30 this morning. Elsewhere in Iowa, what started in 1936 as a small celebration of Orange City's Dutch heritage has now grown into a yearly tradition. The Orange City Tulip Festival is set to kick off today. The 3-day celebration of Dutch heritage features traditional music and dance, parades, plenty of delicious eats, and of course the stars of the show are the tulips. Organizers say the event is fun for people of all ages.
I always say there is something for everyone at the Tulip Festival, whether you are a family with young kiddos or you're some of our older population. There really is a wide variety of events, and everything at the Tulip Festival is up to you of what you want to take in and participate in.
The Tulip Festival runs from today through Saturday, May 17th. Be sure to stay tuned for guest weather forecasts from the festival in this evening's newscast and tomorrow morning right here on Good Day Siouxland. And back in the Metro, the 74th annual Morningside Days is also about to get underway. Yesterday, the Thomas Shows Carnival was set up in the parking lot of the Sioux City Public Library's Morningside branch. Organizers say the parade will take place tonight at 6:30. It will run from Morningside Avenue and South Lake Port Street all the way to Dimmitt Hall on the Morningside University campus. The carnival will begin after the parade and run through Sunday, May 18th. A lot of outdoor activities coming up. Do we have pleasant weather that will cooperate with that?
We should for the most part, but at times you may need an umbrella. We may see a few more storms lingering this morning, maybe into the early afternoon. Cooler and windy as we see a high of 71. That's going to be the main thing during the Tulip Festival and the Morningside Days is going to be that wind. 51 degrees tonight as we see mostly clear and windy conditions still lingering, especially early and again late as we'll see windy conditions also on Friday. High of 64 and some showers in the middle part of the day. Clearing out for Saturday, but still staying breezy, and then plenty of rain chances next week. Also, may need an umbrella as you go to the Explorers game tomorrow, as that's the home opener, and I will be attending, so if you see me, come say hi.
Well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, certainly looking a bit cooler. All the other days, though, not too bad.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have widespread severe weather.
We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.